Hey, and I'm not really saying, and this isn't, we're not really saying that we are free. Like we chose this path, so we are free. It's not, it doesn't mean that at all. But, but we know where we're going to become free. And that's the important thing, to have a direction, to have it, to know where you're going, to at least have the vision of how to get there. Because if you don't have the vision and you don't have a compass to guide you there, then you can get lost. You're just spinning, you're just seeking, you're always seeking. Um, but if you have a compass and you have direction and you know what to strive for, then at least first of all, you know how imperfect you are, right? Because no, it's so hard to get there. It's so hard to love unconditionally. Even your own people, your own kids, your own spouses, your own parents. I mean, it's hard to do that. Imagine others outside of that circle. So we know how imperfect we are. Um, and but at least there's like a direction. There's like and we recognize that we're not perfect, but we know that with faith we can get closer and closer to that objective. Because when you don't have that objective, see, a lot of people don't choose this path, especially like the path of pacifism and of nonviolent and of unconditional love, is because they want to be perfect. And since they know they can't achieve that and they can never do that, then they decide not to. So they match up their ideology with what they think they can do right now, so that they can say, hey, I'm being perfect. I am perfect because my ideology is, it's right to, defend yourself and kill others if they kill you, and it's right to do this. So I'm being 100% perfect. And that's always the fear of a lot of people too, is that imperfection, is they don't want to feel that imperfection. I think that's a barrier to a lot of people. It's like whenever the loving your enemies topic comes up and things like that, and Jesus said this on the Sermon on the Mount, a lot of people always say, well, that's Jesus and he was perfect. I'm not perfect. Yes. Okay. Jesus might have been perfect, yes or no, we don't know, but why not believe in a perfect ideology and recognize your imperfection? That's what I don't understand. Why don't we do that? Instead, what people do is they have a less than perfect ideology, or not a pure ideology, and then they can recognize their perfection. They can say, oh, I am perfect. I'm following exactly what I believe in. And so I'm perfect. And so people in this movement know more than anyone that they're super imperfect, because it's so hard to love unconditionally, but we know where we're headed. We know the joy of that belief, of that pure belief. And we've seen the pure belief, like we've seen the pure reality of the kingdom. And even though it's elusive at times and we're lost many times, we know we'll get there. So let's not be afraid of having pure ideologies and not being afraid of recognizing that we're not perfect. And even though it sounds like something too idealistic, you can still have that as an ideology even though you're not there yet. That's fine. None of us are there yet. So I just wanted to bring that up.